Hello everyone, happy Thursday. I haven't done one of these very regularly, but I got an interesting email submission through our website from a fellow named Ward Norcutt. Ward is, I think, a retired drama teacher on the island in Nanaimo, and he had an interesting idea. He runs a podcast called Radio Days where he tells stories about the past, and he does it in an 8-minute or so poem. He takes the story and writes a rhyming poem about the event. It's quite entertaining, quite engaging. Anyway, all this is said to tell you, 25 years ago, when there was the big snow that shut down our community like recently, and people were hosted in Grace Baptist Church, Ward and his wife and their two small children were stuck in our church for 3 days. When he heard we were doing it again, it inspired him to do a podcast about these two different times when people were hosted at our church. So what he's asked me is if I would put it out there for any people who have stayed this time or last time, if they would just send him a brief story or anecdote via email. He'll read those as a way of trying to capture the story. They may not all be included in the poem, but it's just trying to stir the creative juices. And then when he releases the podcast, which he's going to title Hope and Grace, it'll be a poem about people staying in the church during the middle of a crisis, which I'm excited to hear. So what I've done is beneath me, as you can see below me, I've put his email address and also the name of the podcast, if you want to check that out. If you were staying here 25 years ago or a part of that, if you were in the church and were hosting people who were staying here, being part of the serving team there at that time, and just wanted to send him a brief email to tell him the story, that'd be great. Or if you were here just recently and want to do the same thing, I would love to have that happen too. Send him off, and then once the podcast comes out, he'll let me know, and I'll get that out on our website as well and our Facebook page. So, good opportunity. Love to tell the story of what's been going on here, so this is another way to do it. Thanks. Love you guys. Bye-bye.